I'm Casey Coetti, and this is Chat and Dish. Today on the menu, I'm going to make you the most marvelous and easy chocolate cake you've ever had. Let's take a quick cruise by the ingredients that we're going to need. 1 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, ½ cup of olive oil, a teaspoon of vanilla. Then we're going to need 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, not sweetened, just your regular cocoa powder, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 lemon. We're just going to use the zest on this. And then my secret ingredient that you will never taste in the cake happens to be 1 large zucchini. We're going to combine our flour, our cocoa powder, our baking powder, and our cinnamon. All you have to do is grab a little whisk, give it a mix up so that they're thoroughly combined, nice and even, and then set that aside. All right, take your 1 cup of sugar and your 3 eggs, and you're gonna take basically your same whisk, and you're gonna combine these until they're light yellow. Now we're just gonna whisk in our olive oil. Now just go ahead and whisk in your vanilla. All right, now it's time to take our dry ingredients and mix them into our wet. I like to use a spatula or a spatula spoon when I do this. It makes it really easy for scraping the dry ingredients down off the side of the bowl. All you need to do is mix these until the wet and the dry are well combined. All right, here's our zucchini. And what I've done to it is I've grated it, and then I have squeezed out the extra zucchini juice into a tea towel because you don't want this really wet. You want it on the dry side. So that's all you have to do. 1 big zucchini will give us the 1.5 cups of grated zucchini that we need. Now that just goes in. Before I mix the zucchini into the batter, I'm going to zest 1 lemon, and the zest is just the yellow part, not the white. The white's very bitter. Just go through, zest that right in with your other ingredients. Just fold your zucchini and your lemon zest in with your chocolate batter. And I used to make this cake all the time when my kids were little, because we usually had cake as a treat after school. And I can tell you they never knew there was zucchini in it, and neither did any of their friends. The zucchini just melts into the batter, gives it a nice moist gooiness. Oh, it's fabulous. Okay, see how easy that was? We're ready to put it into our baking pan. Today I've decided to bake the cake in a bundt pan. Use whatever your favorite dish is. Just remember to rub a little bit of olive oil in your pan before you pour in your cake batter. I always give my cake batter a couple of good whacks on the counter. That way you remove any big air bubbles and your cake bakes nice and evenly. This is going into a 360-degree oven for right about 55 minutes. Ooh, cake's out of the oven, nice and warm. It smells absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to take my cake plate, turn it on top of my bundt pan, make sure that it's about in the center, and then I'm going to grab it and just flip it upside down and hope and pray that the cake comes right out. Now let's see. Oh, look at that. Absolutely perfect. All right, what I'm doing now is just dusting this with powdered sugar. And I just take a paper doily. You can buy a whole bunch of them at the supermarket. They're, oh, I don't know, a couple of bucks for 12. And then just dust with powdered sugar. This is fabulous. This chocolate cake doesn't need frosting. It's so rich, almost like a brownie. Okay, here we go. I think we're done with our design. And now what I'm gonna do is reveal our design. Isn't that gorgeous? Hey, just because my kids are away at university doesn't mean I have to stop enjoying chocolate zucchini cake in the afternoon. So moist, so delicious, chocolatey, that little bit of cinnamon, and not a hint of zucchini. As always, thank you for visiting, and think of it this way: you can have your cake and eat your vegetables too. Until next time, I'm gonna miss you. Cheers.